week 8 of 2026 comes to you from the Gulf. Why am I in the Gulf? That's another question. But let me start with this, and then we'll put it in context. Given the fact, a few hours ago, I got a clip from Mogadishu where the parliament passed the constitution. I'm excited about it. Anything that will move us forward is a good outcome. But I want you to have a look at this first, and then I'll talk about it and we'll contextualize what's the link between the clip you're about to watch and the constitution that was passed today and the story that I'm building for this week.
Got a challenge. I mean, you've said to me by 2020 we must get to a point where there is a genuine one person, one vote election across Somalia. Hand on heart, do you think you're going to get there?
Well, first of all, it's not me saying that. That's what the Somalis are saying.
But the international community.
So that was 2020. Remember him? Michael Keating? Anyway. But I will also play a few more seconds of that clip. And let's listen what he has got to say, which are still valid points. So after so many years, 6 years, I think those questions still stand. So have a listen and then we'll continue.
Somaliland can do it, it's the same people, Somalia can do it. So it is not, it's not a fantasy. It can be done. But the question is whether this electoral process delivers a result that is seen as legitimate, and then we start the work of putting in place the infrastructure that you need for an election. We take it for granted in this country, but you need all sorts of things, a functional electoral commission, a voter registry, a court system. All those things have to be put in place.
Still a mountain to climb, but Michael Keating, we thank you for joining me on GMT.
Pleasure.
Well, there you have it. Now, what Michael Keating was saying 2020 by that Hard Talk program, the points he raised are still valid. So while I'm happy with the developments I'm hearing today, and I'm happy with the one person, one vote, the question still remains whether the infrastructure is capable to allow the Somali citizen to vote. Yes, we want the one person, one vote, but can it be done? That's really the technical question. But regardless, one step forward, that's good enough for me and many people. So even if it's not 100% perfect, what election is perfect? No election is perfect, and I'm going to write about this in detail. So the opposition guys who are making a lot of noise, they need to read history. Things are changing. The world is no longer the way it used to be. So read history, read about democracy, which takes me to what I mentioned in my last week's post. Perhaps read those 10 lessons about democracy and governance and the things that must happen for elections to be held and trust to be regained by the government, and the citizen and the government should have a relationship that allows this process to happen. I'm saying a lot of things that need to be unpacked, and they will be in the note below, so please read. But the main gist of my message is today's outcome from the parliament, with all its issues and problems, it's one step forward. Now, whether some federal states make noise or not, to me, it's not necessary. We should move on. If you don't get 100% correct election, that's fine. And as I said, no election is 100% perfect. Nothing is perfect in this world, let alone election conducted by human beings, conducted in Somalia with all our historical baggage in this area. So that is really the essence of this week's comment, my 5 minutes of fame, and I will appreciate if we can all calm down and give this government a chance to deliver. So there you have it. That's my 5 minutes gone. Feedback, questions, comments, as always, welcome. Until next week, enjoy the Ramadan. Salam alaikum.